Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Foster. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. He finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talked about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They go with a direct snap. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Or it's snapped to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he'll be brought down.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive call. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking for 6. And is intercepted. Touchdown, Irish. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fights off a defender. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up in the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. In the red area, it's Foster. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack on first down is 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught, completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. He's found some room with the 45. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down to the 31.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle and produced a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
This one will be fair caught. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter with some urgency now in this possession. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now facing a third and long in the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launches downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Foster. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 24, Clemson 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Can he reach the end zone? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll run it to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10. The
gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's that defense shifting again. And here's the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the single back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up. He shreds the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second and goal for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Touchdown here, down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover the onside kick. It looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Desperation time. They got to score and then set up for an onside kick and hope. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.